explain to us how that helps.
Well,
So the idea is that airlines have got more freedom to move people to different flights the same day. How is that going to help?
So basically it's going to group passengers onto fewer flights. It provides reassurance for passengers. They know where they're going to be. That's the plan. They will still get to their destination. It might be at a slightly different time. And for the airlines, it means that they can get organised. And the way this works is that there's a rule. It's the use it or lose it rule. So airlines have take-off and landing slots. They have to use 80% of them. Otherwise, they will lose them the following season. These are really important to them, so they don't want to do that. What the government is saying is that there will be these temporary measures, which means that actually those slots for next year won't be at risk. Just do whatever is best to reduce the number of flights if necessary, so you don't end up with fuel being wasted. You don't end up with a situation where you arrive at the airport and you get a text to say, sorry, you can't go, your flight has been cancelled. We are at a time of huge global uncertainty. Of course, the restrictive movement through the Strait of Hormuz that's so crucial for all sorts of goods, but oil supplies. So that's having a real impact. And we know that in the UK, that the 4 refineries we have are really maximising their jet fuel production. At the moment, we're increasing imports from the US, for example. So there are moves underway, but there has been real panic about jet fuel shortages. And earlier in the week, you then get the Prime Minister saying you might have to change where you go on holiday this summer. So that added to that. So this is about calming things down. It's important to say it's already been discussed with members of the industry, so Heathrow, Gatwick, BA, Virgin Atlantic. On Thursday, there'll be a consultation now, but there has been criticism. So the Conservatives have said, well, you know, if this was an energy secure country, wouldn't need contingency plans like that, and that could see a case where people are herded onto different planes at a time of an airline's choosing, and that's mirrored a little bit by what the consumer group Which has been saying, that it shouldn't be that rules are bent in favour of airlines. Concern for passengers maybe on a short trip or who've got connecting flights, it really ruins their plans. And they need cast iron reassurance that the rights of the passenger will not be weakened by all of this. Just to finish off, though, just to say, Simon Calder, the travel expert, said to you yesterday, didn't he, that actually it's probably not the holiday flights that are going to be affected. It might be a business flight to Frankfurt, for example, and you can still get another one at another part of the day.